Good morning, my friends, and welcome to this episode of Healing Your Codependency. I'm Marshall Bircher. I'm your guide in helping you discover your real worth, reconnect to your real power, and create satisfaction in your life post-codependency. So today, we're going to be talking about the necessity of going slow, of slowing down our process and the work so that we can allow our body, allow our mind to integrate, adopt, and then evolve in the experiences we have, the knowledge we gain, and the experiments we do in order to understand ourselves, to understand others, and to understand our life more fulfilling. So we are jumping into that today. Before I do that, I'll give you a heads up. My semi-annual enrollment for the Codependency Healing System is open right now. This is where you learn how to know, love, and be who you are. And that is coupled with living community, where you work with me and other students weekly in doing the work. So we have calls on Monday, we have calls on Tuesday where we get support, celebration, and guidance in how to do this work, as well as we have practice sessions with the tools and the concepts we learn together in the Codependency Healing System. And the education in the Codependency Healing System is huge. We have 5 core focuses, like restoring emotional safety, restoring sanity, restoring personal power and sovereignty, restoring identity through the indomitable worth concept, the fundamentals of relationship. And then this year, for 2024 and 2025, we're thawing the freeze reflex in our body. We are healing the trauma bond. We're building secure attachment. And we are tuning into our own intuitive voice, intuitive awareness, and then beginning to follow that to help us understand our purpose and our power in our lives. So a lot going on in the Codependency Healing System this year. To get more information about that, check the link below or go to my website at healyourcodependency.com and come and join us. I only allow 50 people in every 6 months, so 100 people total per year. So, and this is your chance to have live mentorship with me, support from other students doing the same work that you're doing, and to go deep on knowing, loving, and being who you are. All right, let's jump into today's episode, going slow. Codependency, if you haven't noticed, has you rushing a lot, right? It has you pushing. It has the pedal to the metal kind of thing. Your foot is on the floor. It's time to get through this. It's time to get over it. Or we're really collapsed. We're really frozen. We're paralyzed. We're not doing anything at all. Or we're doing everything. Or we're doing nothing at all. It's these kind of reactions in the codependent experience are a product of our nervous system's dysregulation. It's either trying to get it all done now so it can get to a perception of safety in its experience, or it's avoiding it all now in order to have a perception of safety. And this leads us to burnout. It leads us to overanalyzing things. It leads us to knowledge hopping, meaning I'm going to go out there and eat up all the knowledge I can possibly get in order to heal, to find that missing piece that sets it all up, and then I'm good to go. I can go on with my life and get what I want, right? This is a direct product or direct byproduct of this dysregulation. So there's a lot of pressure, a lot of energy, a lot of anxiety, a lot of intense focus, a lot of perfectionism going on, a lot of tension in the body, a lot of pressure and force in the body, a lot of clenching and got to get it done, where we fear we may not have enough time in order to heal so we can have the relationship we want, or have the success we're looking for, or at least experience some peace and some enjoyment and fulfillment in our life. We might have the fear that we're missing out on opportunities, that person's out there, that purpose is out there, that opportunity is out there, and because I'm here, not healed, I'm missing it. I'm here to let you know that that's technically false. In my own experience, I've found that there are numerous opportunities for relationship, numerous opportunities for success, and purpose, and growth in our world, and those coincide with our healing. And they coincide with going slower in our work, not faster. So there's this adage in healing that says the slower we go, the faster we heal. There's another saying that comes from one of my friends, Morgana Ray. She says, we heal at the speed of safety. And safety is found by going slower. It's like if you've been driving down the road and the weather conditions change on you. You're doing like 80 miles an hour and then suddenly it's starting to snow and the road's getting icy. You slow down because you know you need time to react. You know that the slower you go, the safer you are. You know that there'll be less impact if something does happen. We know this instinctively, that slow equals safe in the majority of situations we encounter in our world. With healing, slowness allows our body to adapt. It allows our body and our mind to comprehend what we're learning and then to experiment with it and to get used to it, get a feel for it, to understand how our body responds to and the behaviors and impulses we have and the perspectives we have of the thing. That allows it to be safer for us to understand, adopt, and evolve the things that we're learning in our work. So going slow is crucial to our ability to actually succeed. Paradoxically, the slower we go, the more gentle we go, the faster we heal. And that paradox happens because the nervous system needs to relax. The body needs to open up. The mind needs to get curious again. And it does that when there isn't pressure. It does that when there is openness and play and safety and a little bit of ease, a little bit of space, a little bit of I can breathe and just take my time. This principle is a reason why all of my courses that deal with codependency have lifetime access to the course and lifetime access to their updates. That's why in the codependency healing system, you have lifetime access to ongoing live support through the process. So it's not like you buy it once and you have to renew every year. I used to do that. I've done the membership once or twice with that, and it doesn't feel right to me. The same thing happens in your relationships. When we slow down getting to know someone, we slow down the commitments or the rate at which we're committing to things, and we breathe. We get in contact with our living experience with this person, and we can build intimacy, we can build clarity. Rather than reacting to everything happening, we can go, there's a thing that happened. I can tune into what I want or need here, can understand what it's telling me, and I can respond to it. Slowness helps us tune into our intuition, to what our gut instinct is telling us, what our internal guidance system is signaling, rather than our reactivity that's coming from our head or even from our hearts, like, this thing, that thing, we gotta do this, gotta do that. So we ease down. We can pay attention to what else we're aware of, connect with that, and then use that to guide us. I've used that all my life to help me understand what my next step is on relationships and business. And that's all started with technology, with computers long ago when I was like 8. And so slowness works for us. It is our ally. Where I don't need to go fast, I slow down. And sometimes even when I think I have to go fast in a thing, especially if I'm dealing with a problem, I'm dealing with a pattern that's painful and I want to get out of it, my work there is to first slow down. Slowing down in this approach means I'm starting to just pay attention to what's happening in me and around me, what my body's doing in response to what sensations, what thoughts, what patterns are starting to emerge in those things. And I take time making decisions about what I'm going to do. I take time to listen to what else I am aware of about this situation or this person or this place or thing that I'm dealing with. I take time to see what I think about it, what I feel about it, what I sense about it, and what I am willing to live with in the choices that I have available to me. Then I can choose that thing and then act towards it. So slowing down is essential to our healing. The first step in slowing down in my work is the daily regulation practice. You can get that in my tool set at healyourcodependency.com. And then the pause, acknowledge, observe practice. That is also available at healyourcodependency.com for free, so that you can begin to practice, hey, I'm here. I'm aware of this thing. I'm going to let it be. I'm just going to observe what it does. When we do that, we're creating space to hear more of ourselves, hear more of our awareness, our intuition, and often we get a little hit. We're like, this thing, let's take that approach. Let's explore this thing. Let's go over here. This allows us to trust ourselves more, to hear ourselves more. And when it comes to healing, it allows these big emotions and sensations to start to be known, to start to be conceptualized, to be named, to be cared for and loved. And as we practice just observing them, just witnessing them, and short bits of time, they begin to get smaller and smaller, and it becomes easier and easier to feel them, to know them, to understand them, and then ultimately work with them and bring them to rest. Slowness is our friend. Slowness is our ally, and slowness is necessary for our effective healing. So my friends, start with this today. The daily regulation link is below, and the Positive Knowledge Observe link is below in the description if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube. If you're listening via podcast, you can get that at healyourcodependency.com. Take time with this. Go gently with this. And if you want practice, you want live help and support ongoing for as long as you need it, come join the Codependency Healing System, and let's do this work together. Okay? Thank you, my friends. I will see you in our next episode. Remember to go gently. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you for listening to today's episode. Now, are you looking for additional guidance in how to exit your codependency and create a life that's satisfying for you? If so, come join me in my email community. You can do that by going to join.freetheself.com or checking the description below and clicking the link there to join that community. You will receive more mentorship and guidance from me on how to navigate the 3 phases of thriving beyond codependency, those phases being survival, healing, and creation, as well as opportunities to join my courses, workshops, and other trainings that I offer throughout the year. So come join us there, and I will see you in our email community. Bye-bye.